Hi, it's Steve again. This afternoon I'm on the A41. I've got a loaded Scania 8-wheeler tipper, so it's fully loaded. So he'd run up to 32 tonne, he said. The problem with the vehicle is the power steering fault. So we're taking it back to the garage. He's managed to get it into the lay-by okay for us. He was having problems up the road, but he's managed to get it here. So we're going to get it loaded, if you can hear me. And we're going to take it back to the customer's garage. Yeah, a bit of a weight this one, so it's 32 tonne. And all the braking will be done by my wrecker. There's no way you can brake this vehicle. We're just putting an airline in just to keep the brakes off. So it's fully loaded, so we'll be running with the second axle down on the Scania. So that'll take the load off my truck and stay putting too much stress on the chassis of the vehicle. So I've just pulled up in front of it and hopefully we'll be able to get underneath for these faults without a pre-lift for a bit of luck. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not going to scoot under there for a bit of luck. Oh, look at that, just dragging the boom a little bit, but yeah, we can get under. That's fine, I can bring that in a bit. I just wanted to try it on one of these forks. Right, probably going between them bolt hose maybe on this. Sorry, on these two bolts. Got these slightly higher forks, so that should hopefully get in there all right. Yeah, on this one, you say it's a double drive, so we'll be disconnecting the prop shaft. It won't be an easy as a half shaft. Just pull it in a little bit. Come in there when you come. Yeah, I could actually go this side as well, really, but I think wider stance will be a bit more stable. So he's not going to go either side of them bolts. Just about creep these hooks underneath here. That's one alright, we'll have to move the other one. Yeah, just got to come across a little bit, the other fault. Yeah, I haven't taken one of these Scania props off for a while. So we'll see what it's like. Right, there we go. Let's see if we can lift her up on here. There we go. That's got. You can see these high forks, you say, will stop it going either side of them U-bolts on the vehicle. We look about in the middle actually, so just going to lift her a little bit, take the weight off of it. So she won't lift on the stove. Got a lot of weight there. Right. Yeah, no wheel stands for this because we've got plenty of clearance. Yeah, so the total combined weight with my truck is probably just under 52 tonnes. So we'll be towing that and braking with 3 axles to the wrecker. Took it down a little bit, going over the top and coming in at the sides. Yeah, be a little bit slower to turn that, having the second axle down, but we're going to need that to take the weight off. There we go. That's one. Chain down. The same on the other side. Yeah, so we'll also be towing with the keys in the ignition and the steering lock off. So effectively the steering will turn, the wheel will turn with the second axle. It will follow on okay. Need to turn a little bit more steadier, give it time to get itself round. Adjust it a little bit. Oops. There we go. There we go. Get another one out of that one with it. Might do. There we go. There we go, it's chained on the front. Take the handbrake off slowly. So steering's going to turn. That's it. Right, handbrake off. Keys to the ignition. That's bonnet pull. We have to get an airline on there. Which that's going to release. Yeah, and that'll be the air pump will be blown into. I'll leave that closed for now. Just going to bring that in. So it should have enough air into it because we had it running a few minutes ago. Well, the driver did. I just wanted to check what was actually wrong with the vehicle. Yeah, second axle's just turning. First axle's off the ground. So bring her right in for now. There we go. That's. As you say, we won't be moving these half shafts. You won't be able to move these. So it's a prop shaft for this. I'll get a laying down board and have a little look, see what tools we're going to need. Normally they have torque bolts, the newer ones. This might have the older stretch bolts, but we'll have a look. Let's pop underneath and have a look, see what we need to do. Oh yeah, these are like a little cradle. I've done one of these for a long time. Cut the bolts in here. Have to get that off there. And yeah, I'm going to have to get a strap round and chain it on this cross member, I think. It might be a bit of a bugger to get out. Might need to lever these out a bit once these bolts come out. Let's check on the other side. There we go, that's what we're going to have to do. Right. Okay, so probably get a normal spanner in there, a bit of mud around there. Right, let's get some spanners. I think we'll push it back a little bit so I can get either bolts easier. Around. That's where the diff lock mechanisms on this vehicle. You can say won't be pulling the half shaft on this. Right, a couple of straps. Let's go on the cross member as well. Hammer, lever bar, some spanners. Alright, I think that's the plan of order. That's it. You lock that off in the cab. Alright, we're going to need a hammer. Probably get a couple of straps. Hold the prop shaft. Right, what else are we going to need? We're going to cut the journeys, maybe a little lever. A lever bar to get behind them. Maybe possibly a chisel to give it a little bit. Separates it. Right, I want them spanner. Right, let's try and get some long spanners. Let's come back for that. possibly be able to undo them, break them off with a long spanner. Then maybe I think it probably looks smaller than that actually. There's 14 or something. Let's get a few. Should have took more notice what side the bolts are. You can easily come back to the socket. Right. Right. Let's have a look, see what we can do. What size are we trying? 13, shall we say? Right, we're going to 13. That's a 15. Right, it's a 15. Oh, that's alright. That's a result. Bloody hell. We are in luck. 15 they are. Quite small bolts. Socket on there actually. This will take a bit of hitting, I'll imagine. Get this off. See if we can get it moving a little bit. Started. That's fine, we can think about getting a strap on it now. I'll be on the top there inside the cable. Gloves off for that. Right. Leave that off now. See the strap's got the weight. Rig another one up, I think. There we are. I've got little springs in place keeping the caps on. There we go. Just got to tidy up that pipe, I don't want it whipping round that back axle. Right. A lot of people say, why'd you pull the aft shaft rather than a prop shaft? Say just for safety alone, really. Right. Crawl on your back, a prop shaft above your head. Right. Tidy this up a bit, yeah. Put that flapping. Right. So that's drive disconnected. I say it's just an airline and sweat bit in this coat. It was raining earlier, so it's just an airline and trailer board. We've got to try and join the A41 then around the M25. So look how she's staying. Yeah, got quite a bit of weight on that second axle. That's probably be about right actually. However you want to tow it. Right. So we're going to airline up. So this will keep the brakes off the tipper. So even coming on, but you say we're not braking. All the braking will be done by the DAF. Tighten this up a little bit. The trouble with your cans get a bit wet. Going up a little bit more, just nipped up a little bit. Right, oh, getting there. Right, maybe socks on the other end. I normally keep that. Stop it rubbing. Let's move that round and maybe and go on the other end. Bit of water in the system. Losing a bit of air, but we're putting air into it anyway, so no odds. My old pair of pants, nothing goes to waste. Always handy having some rags and that around, and can't beat a pair of soft pants. Get through so many rags doing this job. So just keep that boot in a bit tighter. Right, let's get the trailer board on now. So we'll be joining the A41. We're around to M25 by Heathrow. We're heading for this. Right, what can we do here? Oh, we got something hanging out the back here. Bugger. I'll have to cut that off. Have that hanging there. Yeah, that'll. Yeah, that's it. Might as well just climb up here and show you what load we got in here. Say it's fully loaded. Put it under here. Put it under the sheet, yeah. Looks like it is fully loaded and all. Oh, can't chop anymore. That's the load we got. It's sheeted down okay. Take that right under there. So on the scope. Here we got full load there. You said it's 32 tonnes, so that's what we take it is. Right. There we go, that'll do us. Yeah, it's the A41 now, so we're going to need to get a little bit of a speed up. We've got a bit of a hill here. thanks very much for watching so far. That's loaded 32 tonne Scania tipper. So prop shaft removed for towing to protect the gearbox. Second axle on the floor, keys in the ignition. Second axle will just steer us as it follows on with the truck. Right, there we go. Super. Thanks very much for watching for now. Right, we're trying to join the A41 now. Hopefully pit mask give us a little bit of leeway. I don't really want to stop it with 32 tonne on the back. I think we'll just be able to roll in there. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. Here we go. Somebody's let us in. There we go. To work it a little bit hard on this hill to get moving. It's only 52 tonne. Probably beacon's going for a little bit till we get up to speed, and I'll probably film a little bit as we get near the garage at the end. Alright, we dropped the driver off en route, and so just come up to the M25 at 14 now. So we're heading to an independent garage. This is not sure if I think I probably have actually been here before, if not for a little while. I know roughly where it is. It's pretty busy around here. Just getting on for rush hour now. So what we've done on the journey, we've had a low brake performance warning light come on. I never had it on my other DAF. I think it's just sort of letting me know that it's a little bit light on the front end, and I suppose it's not a bad idea if you tow 32 tonne. So this vehicle's nearly 20 tonnes, and just say we've got 32 on the hook, and all the braking's done by me, so I've been using the retarder quite a bit on the journey. So the M25 was fairly busy coming round, so it's sort of like 45-50 mile an hour, which was fine. It suited us okay. Nice steady drive. So the vehicle will be movable at the other end at the garage. I'll see them if they want me to put the prop shaft back on. Some do, some don't. There's no problem either way really. We tend to refit whatever we take off, so it's not too much of a problem either way. Don't mind doing that if it makes everybody's life a bit easier. I can probably just drop it off in their yard. Alright. Just going a little bit slower on the steering, giving time for that second axle to come round. You might be able to see in the mirror this side here if I hang out a little bit. Just watch that second axle turn. Yeah, it's pretty heavy load this, I think. So it's 32 tonne. I think it's all of that. I think with the soil and that's so wet, the rain we've had. There we go. I'm just up half a mile on the right, it's saying. Must be some little industrial state up here. And you can definitely feel it bounce a little bit more with the front end a little bit larger with these 8-wheelers on the back. Much prefer Tonne and Arctic and these really, even though the Arctic's going to be 44 tonne rather than 32 because you're not lifting as much with an Arctic, and also you're coming off the trailer brakes as well. So I'll just slow down a little bit with the retarder now a little bit. Must be somewhere around this bend. Hopefully it's not in there. A little roundabout as well. a sign out there to the right. I think that's where we may be. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like we're heading in.
Take the next right onto Tonne, then you will arrive at your destination.
That's right, let's get ourselves in here and find out. How was it like? Yeah, it's not too bad. Just gently on the steering, just bringing that axle round now, no rush. Just going to get my head out now and have a look. I'll show you where that second axle's excuse me, following on okay. Cough when I don't want it. Here we go, a little bit over to the left. There we go, a little bit over to the right. And just follow it all round. Right, one way, okay. Some trucks parked up there, so I think it might be one of the first units. This is one way anyway. I think I'll just get round this bend and go and find someone before we get ourselves too much involved. Right, we found our destination address now. Popped in and see the lads at Nobles. That's where we're delivering it to, and they've made a bit of space for us to get round the back and drop it off. I'm going to refit the prop shaft for them. It makes it a bit easier for them to manoeuvre and saves moving a few trucks otherwise to for me to reverse in. So we're going to do that for them. Just going to get round it's a little estate here. Yeah, I've been here before actually, long time ago, but get the window down a little bit. Quite like the windows down when so I can be listening, make sure everything's alright, as well as using my eyes. Any funny noises or something. There we go. Moved the truck for us off the corner, okay. It's alright, we'll be able to get inside that other one. I'm a bit tired of it. If it was there, but he's moved it off for us. And there we go. Take it nice and steady, no rush. See how we're getting on the back end. Yeah, that's looking alright. Second axle, we can see that turning now, bringing the front round. There we go, well clear of the building. Going to pull alongside these vehicles, put my nose towards that blue trailer. A little bit more to the left gives us a little bit more to the right. Just inside the cone. No, we're okay, thanks. Yeah, we're well clear of that car. Looking nice and steady. There we go. That's super. Right. Pull up here a little bit of an angle. Anybody needs to get past us in a van, possibly a truck actually now, if I can get a bit over, a little bit more from. There we go, there's plenty of room, we're out everybody's way now. Oh, get some overalls on I think. Now it's dry. PTO on. Right, and there we go. Thanks very much for watching the channel again. 32 tonne Scania loaded. Till next time. Thank you very much.